M0FXB, did you know that your Yaesu FTX-1 Optima or your SPA1 100 watt amplifier comes with feet? They're just here. So the obvious thing is, oh, well, we also need a handle. So on my 991 here, we've got a handle, and this is the MHG1, and they're only £13 delivered from every ham radio shop. So let's get our feet on there. And I have discovered that the handle on the FT450, the 991 and the 710 fits the FTX-1, and I can prove that because I'm going to do it right now. So we're just going to undo these two screws here, and then they go on one side, you'll see which side, and then we're going to turn it over and put our feet on. So let's just get this off. So you can see I'm having lots of testing here, the 710, the 991 and the FTX-1 with these devices. Just talking about them side by side. It's quite a hard choice, isn't it? 991 or the FTX-1, I would say, is the #1 choice that people are struggling, you know, to make, because ultimately it's half the price and it will cover the same bands. Now the thing that people are paying extra for. So just look, you've got two plastic covers here that come off. And this will be for any other, you know, they're all the same on all the sets, okay? So, and then we're just going to place it here above the holes. It only just fits, I will say. Let me show you. So look. But it's going to do the job, isn't it? Now, there's a bit of tolerance there, so you can get your fingers underneath it. So we'll see how that works out. So hopefully it does fit. That's where it came off the 991. So let's get the covers on there and the screws. There's one on there. You can see, and then I'll put the other one on there. It does overlap here, these vents, just so you know. And they sort of designed it in a way where you can get your fingers under it, you know, under there. So that's on there. Let's get the feet on there. Okay, screwdriver to the ready. You've actually got 4 extra holes here by the looks of it. Let me just check those screws go in. There you go. Foot #1. Okay, that was quite interesting. I'm a little bit fiddly lining up. The holes feel so small, but they did all go in. But what I noticed, if you put the screws in all the way, it pushes the case away from the inner. I mean, it's inside, it's like an aluminium chrome. So I feel like the screws they give us are too long. And I've looked in the box, I can't see any other screws. And so these are the ones that hold the case on. So don't tighten them up too much. As soon as you start to see the case moving, you can stop. I mean, they're held anyway. The other thing I would have said is the inside of the rubber, I feel, should have a little washer. Myself, so sorry, my fingers blurred that out. But that's what I feel. Otherwise, they are the feet that were included in the box of the SPA1. So to Yaesu, I would say shorten those screws, give us a washer. And we have our handle and we have our feet, so we can move this around now. I mean, they're all the same, the Yaesu ones. It's quite tight to get your fingers under there. You know, they have designed it so that the actual rubber part, or is it rubber? It's hard to say, leather, does move, allows you to get your fingers in there, which is quite clever how they've done that with these plastic brackets here. But overall, yeah, it works, and we've got this portable set. But my next videos, and remember, you've got feet on this device as well. So my next video, feet are out, is why would we choose the FTX-1, which is £2,000, you know, if you include the 100 watts, when we can just get a 710, which is under £900 in the UK, and then just use a dual band radio. You know, we could use our handheld, we could use a mobile. These days you'll pick up an FTM 200, beautiful radio, for £250. So 250, and then you've got a completely separate 50 watt radio, dedicated HF radio here, sorry about the glare, with an external display. You know, I get it. instead of just buying one. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's anything I don't like about the Optima. I'm just saying these are the conundrums, these are the choices that the buyers are having to deal with, and it's a lot of money. Bye for now, all the best.